Showboating sports, guys. Hey, man, I came to do a quick little video, man. Started sitting here, been cleaning up. Man, my studio's getting ready for a bachelor party rental tonight. But right now I got a little bit of downtime because I'm almost through. I'm going to fix me something to eat. Go in here and wash my hands. But anyway, this video is about Terence Crawford and about his career, man. Man, I'm going to be honest with you, just straight up. Man, Terence Crawford is to blame, is direct to blame for his career. Man, I'm just going to be, because I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I did a video a while back, and it was in the video. The video wasn't, I don't know what I titled the video, but anyway, I did mention that Terence Crawford's contract is coming up next year sometimes. And it's funny that Fred and Blue Blood mentioned about his contract coming up the other day. And when I saw the videos, I was like, yeah, I said, well, I mentioned that too, but you know, my audience ain't as big as theirs yet. But anyway, let me sit this here so I can wash my hands. But anyway, but Terence Crawford, man, you guys know he signed that deal back with Bob Arum, which he shouldn't have done it. Man, Terence Crawford know good and damn well if Mikey Garcia got away from Bob Arum and Andy Ruiz and Pacquiao, and none of them got good fights, so Mikey Garcia sat out for 2 years. Terence Crawford knows that. Plus Pacquiao and Andy Ruiz end up buying out his contract to get out of it. So what does that tell you? I mean, Terence Crawford can't be mad talking about how Earl Spence and them don't want to fight and this and that. And man, look, let's just all be honest. Everybody knows Bob Arum is a cancer to the sport right now. He's an old dude. He's stuck in the old ways. Al Heyman is making changes and giving fighters a chance. So all the fighters are going to go sign with him. So why would you go back with Bob Arum? It just doesn't make sense. You should have went and signed with Al Heyman. If all these people are leaving, let me tell you something. If I'm somewhere and I see a whole bunch of people running, if I see a whole bunch of people running in that direction, guess what I'm going to do? I'm not going back in this direction. I'm going to run in that direction because there's a reason either running from something or running towards something. But I know if the masses are going that way and running like their life is dependent on it, I'm not going back this way. So Terence Crawford, you can't get mad and upset with Earl Spence because Earl Spence is like, man, I'm fighting on my side of the fence. And the reason why he's fighting on his side of the fence is because Al Heyman and all of them collectively are saying, look, we'll fight in-house. We'll fight in-house and until Bob Arum folds to us and start treating people better and be a part of this. I'm not Al Heyman, Bob Arum folds and be a part of what Al Heyman and PBC are doing, or he's just going to sit and wither to death because he's losing all his fighters. Now, Lomachenko's not going anywhere because Lomo feels like, hey, he's the next best thing to Muhammad Ali. So says Bob Arum. I mean, and the other thing is, Terence Crawford knows they're not putting any money into him. They definitely not spending no money on him. They're saying, oh, Terence Crawford can't go pay-per-view because he can't pack it out. Well, we all know if anybody's ever started a business or look at any business, no business out there is ever going to prosper if you don't use money in advertisement. When he put on those fights, he did not use the best things he could to promote the fight. A lot of times people forgot the fight was happening between him and Amir Khan. So what do you want people to do? If you're not willing to put no money in it, how are you going to advertise and get it up? You can't just put that stuff out there and hope that it just takes off. And then Terence Crawford has got to take some responsibility because when you try to do an interview, like not me personally, but when I see people trying to do an interview with him, he's always dry. He's always upset, man. I understand he wants to box and come to the party, but we doing our part in this whole fight history. We're telling people what we see from our point of view, our perspective. Our audience is built up because some people want to agree with us, some people want to disagree with us. And so it keeps the conversation going. But what it does for you is it's free advertisement. Understand that. My channel is Showboating Sports. If anybody wants to come and advertise my channel for free or talk bad, be it bad or good, or give their opinion on my channel, I am totally with that. Because at the end of the day, it'll help build your brand. I don't have to tell Terence Crawford that. You don't have to tell Mikey Garcia that. You don't have to tell any of them that. But Terence Crawford refuses to put his foot on the gas and allow us to do what we do. But maybe, just maybe, Terence Crawford in his head is giving Bob Arum a chance to do right before his contract comes up. I believe it's the middle of next year. I think that's when it is. It's middle of next year, probably around late summer towards September. I think that's when he signed 2 years ago. So what they might be doing is they might be putting it on the back burner like Terence Crawford, deep in his mind, he's probably thinking, well, you know what? I'm going to give Bob Arum a chance. I got a year left. And in the meantime, I'll take on another fight, which will take him through 2019. By the time 2020 starts, hey, he can wait it out or take on one more fight or see if they'll make the Errol Spence fight if Bob Arum will do the right thing. But if Bob Arum doesn't do the right thing, I really think and I hope, keep my fingers crossed, because Terence, man, buddy, homeboy, you putting your life on the line every time you get in that ring. Yeah, you're a good fighter, man, but it just takes one punch to change your whole life. And you should be making the bulk of your money and not some old dinosaur that's been around since the 1920s and just sucking you dry for all your money. And he's not promoting you, man. He don't care about your legacy. Man, these dudes do not care about boxing as a whole or their legacy. That's why they get these fighters, and it's never a fighter of color with them. It seems like Bob Arum got Lomachenko and he got Tyson Fury. As soon as he got those two guys, what did he do? He put advertising dollars behind them. He started this, oh, they're so great, they're this and that. And then you start seeing the wheels turning in that machine. But the one thing is, you got one of the, I say Terence Crawford is probably pound for pound. Now, when him and Errol Spence fight, I think Errol Spence is going to win. That's just my opinion. But as of right now, I believe Terence Crawford has done enough to be pound for pound the best boxer, period. It goes Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is really number one. And Lomo, I don't have Lomo 1 or 2 until he fights some good oppositions and stop having his stuff padded by Bob Arum. And it's the same thing with oh, God, Anthony Joshua. Sorry, I'm getting a brain freeze. Anthony Joshua, because it's pitiful how they protected this man for so long, and then what happened? He goes in and gets his ass kicked by Andy Ruiz. I mean, come on, man. He took that fight lightly, and he got in there trying to fight like Deontay Wilder, but I'm going to do a video on that. But plus, guys, that's it, straight up from the hip, no chaser. But I'm going to get on because I'm going to try to make another video about Danny Garcia. So if you not subscribe, please subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when I do my videos, and like, subscribe, and share with a friend. If you agree, say you agree. If you don't agree, hey man, I'm all ears. Till next time, I'm out.